Hey, how's it going everyone? My parents don't love me, so I'm being sent off to WOOO Academy, a school full of just like the worst people ever. Like, wow, they suck. So I'm going to be taking it upon myself to clean up the school, eradicating bullies and bringing peace to the land. And I'll be doing all of it. Looking real snazzy. Today I'm going to be getting the Platinum Trophy in Bully, also known as Canis Canem edit in my country because we are nerds. If you don't know, Bully is basically Rockstar's answer to the question, what if GTA but school? Question mark. I have a total of 38 trophies I'll be going for throughout my playthrough, and looking at them now, oh boy, shit's gonna get grindy. The game opens up with 45-year-old Jimmy Hopkins. What? No way, he's meant to be 15. Being dropped off at WOOO Academy by his mum where we'll be living for the next year. I visit the principal, beat this guy's ass, come across the Juggernaut, and eventually I meet Gary, a totally stable guy who definitely isn't going to lock us in a fighting cage with the aforementioned Juggernaut for no reason. Now why would I say such an oddly specific thing? Gary here takes us around the school, introducing me to some of the mechanics of this game, like lockpicking, begging for my life, and love. And soon after we're introduced to the different cliques for the game, the preps, the greasers, the nerds, and the jocks. The game's split up into chapters, and in each chapter I'll become the boss of a different clique. Wow, look at these typical school shenanigans. I remember committing a coup in my clique, but before we go ahead and topple some empires, it was time for art class, baby. So Buddy has 6 different classes I'll have to be attending throughout my playthrough. Each class has you complete some super simple and generally pretty easy minigames. I'm not going to stop to tell you every time I went to these classes because I'll need to attend each class 5 times for the trophy Boy Genius. I'm not about to stop the video to say, oh, and then I went to class 30 different times. Completing classes will also get me rewards, but I'm not going to go over those either because I don't want to. After completing a few missions and performing a bit of TommFoolery, I'm introduced to the errand mechanic, which is basically just some mini objectives that you'll be given by other people at random. And I'll be getting 3 trophies for completing 10, 20, and 30 errands. But after that, I went ahead and got my first trophy Kina for attending 3 classes. After that, I headed over to the scrapyard to beat on some bullies, helping out this nerd guy and getting me the skateboard. I'll need to ride around on this for 50,000 meters for the trophy Skate Pro, which, let me tell you, it's a whole lot of meters. I think now's a good time to mention there are also trophies for traveling 100,000 meters on foot and 100 kilometers on a bike. I'll be focusing on the foot and the bike trophies throughout my playthrough as I have a plan for the skateboard later on. Next up I attended English, getting me the trophy Teacher's Pet for attending 6 classes. After that I was hired by this fella Ernest to protect him while he gives a speech in front of these questionable flags. After that I went home to sleep and woke up on Halloween. Bro, what is Gary wearing? To celebrate Halloween we hit the town, throwing eggs at other students and blowing them up. That really doesn't look safe. Oh my god! And right after that I started up the most important mission in the entire game. The big prank. Now, not much of importance happens during the mission. I get some dog shit, put it in a bag, trick the teacher into stepping on it. No. The real important part is what I get for finishing the mission. With my snazzy new red ninja fit, which, yes, I will literally be wearing for the entire game. I went over to Gary, who was, I don't know, man, bro's too weekend. And we headed out to beat the shit out of these guys, because I don't know, it's funny, I guess. We then slowly descended through the school, avoiding steam and I don't know, Zeus's fucking wrath, I guess, and eventually ended up in this fighting arena where it's revealed Gary's betrayed us and makes us fight the Juggernaut. Hey, that's the thing I said wouldn't happen earlier. Naturally, I beat the shit out of him because, I mean, look at me. Oh god, yeah, no, that didn't work. No, I got stuck on the wall! Oh my god, Russell, get off me, please. Oh dear, that's not going to be good. Oh! And again, the respect of the bullies, but lose the respect of everyone else because I guess it's humiliating beating the crap out of the strongest guy in school in front of everyone. Yeah, don't think about it too much. Oh, and also get the trophy freshman for completing chapter 1. With chapter 2, the gates of the school are now open and I can finally start exploring the town of WOOO, which is where like 70% of the game is actually spent. Here's actually where I first got access to bikes, so I decided to spend the start of chapter 2 just riding around the town, getting to know the layout, all while spamming the wheelie button to earn the trophy The Wheel Deal for performing 200 wheelies. Took a long ass time, I won't lie. After that, I took on this mission to retrieve this guy's D&D character sheet because I figured it'd be good ninja training. Oh my god, give me that. Bro, I'm so smooth. Call me Tony Hawk. And for all of that, I was given $10. That's so cool. After that, I ended up taking this girl out on a date to the carnival. Oh my god, the frames. Where are my frames? After walking around with my game looking like a slideshow for a bit, I got the trophy after hours for spending 5 hours out after curfew, which I totally got on purpose. I ended up spamming this hammer game for tickets because I was on the edge of exhaustion and I needed to get this lady this bear. Thanks. What else you got? Ooh, you got stuff. Soon after I started feeling punchy, so I headed over to this place ran by the preps for some boxing where I was laughed at after winning against 3 people back to back and winning a lighthouse. These people were really odd, they don't know the right reaction to getting their asses kicked. Seeing as kicking their asses didn't win their respect, I figured I'd have to earn it via trying to fit in better. Oh hey guys, how's it hanging? So after grabbing some eggs to further bond with the boys, I head over to the house we were gonna egg where a wild Gary appears to start spitting some bullshit, causing a fight between me and the rich kid. I blow them the fuck up with my bombs.
I have a key and you don't.
Oh, do you now? Pissed at the betrayal of Gary and the rich kids, I sacrificed my ninja mask for a haircut to break into the prep's house and started exterminating their prized plot. Why the fuck is it alive? After killing this living being and blowing up everyone in my way, I escaped the prep house and soon after I ended up completing my 10th errand, earning me the trophy helping hand. Soon after, another errand ended up sending me out to a shipwreck where I, for some reason, started doing the monologue from the Batman. I don't know. The streets are crowded for the hard. I ended up getting distracted pretty quickly though as I noticed a weird little island with a peg-legged pirate on it. So like the bitch I am, I ended up sweeping the leg and took him out with ease. I genuinely have no idea why I'm mentioning all of this. It has absolutely nothing to do with the plot. With beating plan not working, the bonding plan not working, I went back to the beating clan. I beat the prep's best boxer and after they still didn't accept me, I just beat the shit out of all of them. I mean, I went to town on a whole host of them. It was a bloodbath. A bloodbath worth doing though because it earned me the trophy sophomore for completing chapter 2 and the trophy popularity contest for gaining 100 respect from the 2 clicks simultaneously. Simultaneously. Why did I say it like that? Chapter 3 made the game snowy. I love snow. Yippee! The first thing I did was head over to the arcade where, to show dominance, I beat Fatty's high score on Consumo. I'm only mentioning this part because I need to get the high score in 3 arcade machines, Consumo, Nutshots, and Monkey Fling for a trophy later on, and I can tell you this much. Consumo is definitely the best of the 3. These games suck ass. To get in the Christmas spirit, I decided to share the gift of giving to myself, and I went ahead and stole 20 bikes, earning me the trophy The Expert Bicycle Thief. And pretty soon after, I went against my better judgment and helped out this cop by just taking a picture of this dude. Yeah, it was really easy and it got me the trophy Little Angel for completing 20 errands. To begin my war on the greasers, I decided to break into their house and start shooting them with my gun. Oh yeah, I got a gun. And doing so, I unlocked this hideout with a new arcade machine for me to play Monkey Fling. The objective is to fling shit at spiders and bananas. After getting the high score, I headed over to this abandoned building to get this woman's stuff. Not because I'm a gentleman, I just really like violence. Oh god! Oh my organs! I beat on this dude, take his big ass hammer and start smashing the place up because breaking things is cool. And I am rewarded with what I always wanted. $20. After a few more hours worth of messing with the greasers, I eventually take on the clique's leader, Johnny, in a one-on-one fight. Oh god, my organs! I chase him down to some kind of scrapyard, use his big ass magnet to get him off his bike and beat the hoo-ha out of him. I keep trying to find other ways of saying I beat someone up and I guess I settled on hoo-ha, which earns me the trophy Junior for beating chapter 3. In the next chapter, we're going to be taking on the jocks, but to do that, we're going to need help from the nerds who, for some reason, don't like me. So to try and mend the bridge, I punch and shoot my way through waves upon waves of nerds to reach the observatory where I find Ernest in his supervillain lair. Eventually I beat him, earning the respect of the nerds, but more importantly, this cool gun. After helping the nerds out of some, I don't know man, it felt like one of those Gmod death runs. I figured I'd spend some time at the circus while I was already there, so I went ahead and spent 9 minutes straight doing this hammer minigame over and over so I could get the scooter. I never ended up using this, it was just a waste of time. But getting the scooter did lead to me winning the crash helmet, which was earned by completing the first Grand Prix race. So while I was there, I just went ahead and won all of them, earning me the trophy Speed Freak. Right after that, I headed over to the shooting range, where I spent 20 minutes doing nothing but shooting the glasses, which earned me the trophy Glass Dismissed. That one was agonizing to earn. But those trophies didn't satisfy my need for serotonin, so I headed into the prize tent where I found Nutshot, the last arcade machine I needed to get the high score on. And so after about 6 minutes I was able to earn the high score and earn the trophy Jewel Nebula. After all that trophy hunting, I decided I needed a bit more shmoney, so I headed uptown to do some lawn mowing. Thank you, Rockstar. Riveting stuff. Doing so earned me the trophy Green Thumbs for mowing the lawn 10 times, and also the trophy Rich Kid Blues for earning $1,000 worth of pocket money. I'm a rich motherfucker. When my pockets flush with cash, I decided to head down to the shop and buy myself 100 cans of soda, earning me the trophy So Delicious. We're on an absolute roll of trophies, baby. Back to back. Let's do another one. Look at this. I kicked this football 100 times and got the trophy Kicking the Balls. After that, I went and beat on the Jock's mascot to steal his drip for the mission The Big Game, where I had to do this silly little dance. Whoa, look at him go. Whoa, woo. Woo. After pranking the Jocks a little, having this guy drink my piss, I had to do this boss fight where I'd throw these explosive balls at the Jocks until I could beat on Tad, who didn't put up much of a fight, I won't lie. And doing that earned me the trophy Senior for completing chapter 4. At the start of chapter 5, Jimmy's on top of the world, all the cliques respect and fear me, and life is good. He even ditched the ninja costume, which I'm not a fan of. I took this opportunity to get some ladies, because they really didn't fuck with the ninja costume. Earning the trophy Green Thumbs Up for picking 50 flowers, and the trophy Casanova for kissing 25 girls. I actually just kissed this same girl over and over, which was really uncomfortable to sit and watch. But with those 2 trophies acquired, I righted a wrong and returned to my ninja ways. This however did not not make the school happy, so right after I got back from spray painting on the city hall, I found out that all the other cliques have turned against me for some reason. And so I had to start working to regain their respect. I had to do some missions like killing some rats, and putting out a fire, and breaking into an asylum. Jesus bro, I'm 15! So it turns out that all this bad stuff was actually caused by the townies, these fellas who were too dumb to get into Bullworth Academy and were out for revenge on me specifically for some reason. I don't know, man, it was probably Gary. So as part of my first act of revenge, I broke into yet another building and beat these guys up, earning me a new hangout and the trophy down for the count for knocking out 200 opponents. After that, I ended up getting expelled for just like an entirely unrelated reason. Yeah, Gary just lied about me. I honestly feel like he could have just told the principal the truth and he still would have expelled me, but alright. And so with the help of the Juggernaut, yes, I'm never gonna say his real name, I break into this power plant and beat my way to the townies' leader, Edgar. I got into a fight with Edgar where he wanted to use a giant bar of metal to beat me to death, but luckily I got my Steve Rogers on and used this thing to block it. But after that, I was able to eventually beat Edgar in this Duel of the Fates and earn the townies' respect. With that done, I headed on into the final mission of the game. For this mission, the school's in mayhem and I have to go up against the different heads of the cliques to bring order. Oh, and Juggernaut's with me too. Bro was on the verge of death, but I was just about able to keep him safe for long enough to take out all the different clique leaders and finally come face to face with Gary. This is what everything's been building to, what my training's been building to. I became the Red Ninja to take down my one and only arch enemy, Gary. Gary here tries to murder me repeatedly, throwing bricks on me and dropping whole ass bells on me, but eventually I'm able to catch up to him where he explains his whole evil plan and how he hated me because he was the Black Ninja. Yeah, I'm just making ninja shit up now, I don't know. We get into a good old fashioned fist fight, dropping down multiple levels of scaffolding until Jimmy? Oh god, he's dead. We free the principal, who heard the whole evil speech that Gary gave, and he promises to not only not expel us, but he basically gives us everything we ask for. And with that done, the story of Bully is complete, earning us the trophy Graduate for completing the 5th and final chapter. So now let's move on to the wrap up. The first trophy I got was a pretty easy one, Excellent, for egging 25 cars, which sounds a lot more harmless than it actually is. But after that, I went ahead and took on all the street karting races, which earned me not only the trophy pole position, but also earned me the go-kart for general use, which was insanely fast. But unfortunately, I still haven't earned the trophies Tour de Bullworth or Marathon for biking or running a certain distance, so I couldn't really use it yet. After that, I spent literally 20 minutes straight giving people 50 wedgies, which earned me the trophy Skidmore. It took so long because a lot of the time I'd actually end up taunting them instead of wedging them, but that ended up being useful because a few minutes later I was able to get the trophy Smart Mouth for saying 100 taunts. Crap, I wasn't recording. I got the Stick Bum trophy. Yeah, like around here I got the trophy. After failing to record the last trophy, I went ahead and tripped over 25 people with marbles using the same method, earning me the trophy Watch Your Step. Right after that, I got the trophy Boy Genius for completing every single class. I followed that up by getting this dude a roll of tissue and then getting this guy another roll of tissue because I guess the first one wasn't enough. Gave me the trophy Mama's Boy for completing 30 errands. And with these smaller trophies done, I figured it was time to get the biggest one out of the way, that being the trophy Kleptomania. To earn this trophy, all you have to do is earn every room trophy. So you might be asking, how do you earn a room trophy? Well, all you have to do is complete all the missions, complete all the classes, complete all the paper routes, destroy the gnomes, tombstones, and pumpkins, win these 2 posters, win go-kart races, and finally win every single bike race. So, you know, not too much. This trophy basically just has you interacting with all the game's side content, which isn't too difficult, but it takes a decent amount of time because there are a lot of bike races. So first I went and destroyed all the gnomes, tombstones, and pumpkins. This didn't take too long because all the pumpkins and tombstones after Halloween can be found in one place, and I just used the guide for the gnomes. After that, I decided to complete all the paper routes, and doing so actually earned me the trophy Tour de Bullworth for traveling 100 kilometers on a bike. And very soon after, I got the trophy Marathon for traveling 100,000 meters on foot. I already had the tickets to get these 2 posters from the circus, and I had already completed all the kart races, so all that was left me to do now was the bike races. These weren't too difficult, but there were so many of them, and the way they spawn's kind of confusing, so it did end up taking me a few hours to get them all done. But once I completed all the races, I headed back to my dorm and I was rewarded with the trophy Kleptomania. Oh, it did count, there you go. Next, I visited every shop in the game and bought damn near every piece of clothing I could for the trophy Sharply Dressed Man. There you go, Sharp Dressed Man. I had to buy like damn near every piece of clothing in the game. After that, I had to travel 50,000 meters on the skateboard. Now I hadn't been using the skateboard because I wanted to focus on getting my bike and foot distances up, and the reason I focused on them over the skateboard is because all I had to really do for this trophy was hop on my skateboard, grab onto a vehicle, and literally go and do anything else. And about 2 hours later, I had earned the trophy Skate Pro, leaving only one more trophy to go. The last trophy I needed was earned by amassing 160,000 trouble points. As far as I'm aware, trouble points are basically earned anytime you do something bad. So start a fight, steal, vandalize, that kind of thing. And by the time I had completed every other trophy in the game, I had earned a grand total of 99,000 points. That is 61,000 points away. And so I planted myself on this tree that makes my game run at 10 FPS and just started shooting. Over and over. for more than an hour. But after the most tedious hour of gameplay so far, I was eventually able to get my treble points up to 160,000, earning me the trophy Problem Child and the Platinum. And there we are, our first Rockstar game and the 5th Platinum trophy completed. I know it's been a while since I last uploaded, but that's just because I'm really lazy. If you want to see me get the Platinum for other games, then please make sure to subscribe. I eventually want to get all the Platinum trophies, every one of them. I'm gonna get all the Platinum